Okay, it's day 59.2, and today we're going to talk about the rules of evidence, federal rules of evidence around an expert witness. You may have seen the recent funny video with the guy who was being put up as a federal judge. Now, I think that was a setup when they put him up there, because no one could be on the board for a real federal judgeship and not have tried a case, not have entered evidence, not know what the Daubert rule is. That's just ridiculous. But for all those who don't know the Daubert rule, it basically is a rule of expert witnesses. And what it's saying is the expert that you're introducing has to have the facts, has to have the complete facts of the case. Second thing they have to do is have the principles, the pattern and practice and principles of an expert. These have to be recognized principles of evidence, recognized principles of whatever their expertise is in. And then the third thing is, of course, you have to apply those principles, recognized principles, to the facts. And that's the Daubert test. So you can Google the federal judge who didn't know that, or the federal judge candidate didn't know that recently. I can't believe that was I think it was a show. But anyway, not important. So that's where task force comes in, because she has been an expert witness. How many times did you say? 50?
Over that, I can't.
100,
yeah.
Maybe 200 times. So her credentials as an expert witness are undisputed. And what we're going to be talking about is applying this lens of an expert now to the evidence as we start introducing this timeline of undisputable facts. It's great to have a timeline and working theory and so forth, and that's very helpful in evidence collection. The whole first year on the Trello board was all about that. We have, I think, something like 2,000, 2,500 documents, legal documents. So, it's quite an amazing thing, and the new documents come in every day. And I'm not just talking about news articles. It's way more than that if you're talking about news articles. But now we want to use this lens, this expert lens, to start looking at this evidence. Okay, so we're going to be using all these different pieces to bring out police reports for the Awans. We're going to be bringing out the Inspector General reports and so forth. We're going to apply different experts. So task force will be our first one around police reports, looking at a police report, interpreting a police report, saying what's missing from a police report, what's common practice in a police report, what's not common practice in a police report, all the rules around evidence and policing. We're going to have a different expert for that for other things, like an Inspector General report. We're going to find a different expert for that. But that's the strategy here, is now we need to move all this massive evidence that we have, and now put it through this
1 mile,
lens.
turn left onto Silver Hill Road.
And we're going to be going to the Office of Naval Intelligence next to talk about evidence.